Good morning, everybody. I got bells on for Ryan J. He joins me for a chat. Look at your sweater. That is fantastic.
Thank you so much. I love ugly Christmas sweaters. This one I actually don't think is that ugly. It's my new one for this year. It's the Wizard of Oz, if you couldn't tell. And my favorite part about it is on the back, there's a little Toto.
Nuh-uh. For real?
Yeah.
That's so cute. Speaking of Toto, I saw this adorable picture we must show. Look at your pup.
That's my pup cake, and that's her Merry Christmas holiday card.
Oh, that's so cute. Is her fur, did you tint it, dye it green, or is it just like that in the photo?
It's just like that in the photo. She's brindle, and her color is going to change throughout her life. So she's always going to go from like cream to reddish brown to black and all different colors. It's really fun to watch.
Wow, I didn't know that she was going to change colors.
Mm-hmm. She's like an everlasting gobstopper of dogs.
I like that. Well, I think your sweater looks absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Ryan, I know that you and I talked about this on Instagram this week. I think it was Monday. Elliot Page, for the first time since coming out as transgender, posted a picture thanking fans for support during the transition period.
Yes, I think it's really fantastic to see, and I love all the support that he's received from fans. I know it can't be easy to do. When I came out of the closet myself in my early 20s, it was a very difficult thing personally, a very difficult thing for me to accept. And then there's a lot of fear involved in how other people are going to react with your friends and family, let alone being on the world stage and having a career and other people depending upon you. So coming out as trans is even harder than coming out just as gay. So I'm very proud of him for the stand he's taken, and I look forward to his future work. I know he's got a bunch of voice work coming up for some of his next projects and animated projects, and really look forward to him because he was nominated for an Oscar years ago as Juno. So he might become the first actor to have been nominated as Best Actress and then Best Actor. Wouldn't that be cool?
That's an interesting point I had not thought of before, because he previously was Ellen Page, loved her as an actress. And now I think the thing is for us being sensitive and using the correct pronoun. I read something that said that Elliot Page said something about he and they. And I think a lot of people get confused about how to use the pronoun they and them, things like that, as it relates to people who are transgender. But I think as long as we ask questions and do our best to be sensitive and knowledgeable, that's a good thing. But I appreciate his thanks too to supporters and friends, saying thank you for standing by my side.
Definitely. He's very strong, and he's a leader now.
Yeah, and a great positive leader, which is fantastic. Okay, I understand that you have something to teach me, and it has to do with mistletoe.
I was looking up like interesting facts concerning Christmas.
Right.
And I came across this one. Now, I love mistletoe. Who doesn't? It's a lot of fun around the holidays. But the meaning of mistletoe, where the word mistletoe comes from, it is like tree dung. Yeah, it basically is carried through the stomachs and the droppings of birds and springs from there. That's what mistletoe means. So it brings a little bit of a different, sentiment to it next time we're standing underneath it, to think that we're standing under tree dung.
Little twist on the cue to kiss. Right?
Yes, exactly.
I'm not sure most people would maybe like finding out the origin of that, but I always think it's fascinating how things like that come to be.
Yeah, I agree.
So do you get outside much, Ryan? I know everybody's, spending so much more time at home. Do you walk outside? Do you make sure that you get in nature?
No, and I know that I'm supposed to. I know that's very healthy, but I haven't, just for quarantine purposes, but also my dog hates walking. I need to learn how to train Toto to walk.
Oh, yeah, Toto, you got to get outside. You got to take Ryan outside. Well, there's this expert who's encouraging people to ask themselves this question, WWND, what would the Norwegians do? Because this Yale professor is saying that, just like you said, there are physical benefits, but there are also mental benefits. But 90% of Norwegians bundle up and get outside, even in the winter, taking part in like skiing and skating and all those kinds of outdoor activities in the winter. So they're saying next time you're trying to figure out what you're going to do with your time, WWND.
And we need that around here because it gets cold and snowy and the rest of it. So I would. Do you want to go skiing? I wonder if the skiing lodges are going to be open this winter in the
Yeah.
local, like little Swiss and things.
I'd like to be a little closer. I'd maybe go sledding with you rather than skiing. I'm
That'd
afraid
be
of
fun
falling.
too. Sounds good.
It was great to see you, Ryan. I love your sweater.
too.
And
Aw,
we're going to talk about movies a little bit later.
Sounds great, Molly. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And so in honor of Ryan, we asked this question on Facebook. We're asking you to sound off. Tell us, do you have a new favorite Christmas movie? Putting a little spin on the question. We want to hear about your new favorites.